The new Batman starring Robert Pattinson, directed by Matt Reeves, has a lot of excitement building around it every day. As we have seen, pictures and photos leaked from the set or given to us by the director of the Batsuit and the new Batmobile, people are really excited for what may come from this Batman series. Obviously, Batman is an iconic and probably one of the most famous superheroes in the world, and he has been done over several different times. And Matt Reeves himself has come out and said he wants this Batman to be different from all of the other ones, and he wants it to have a distinct flair. So, hopefully, that's something that Matt Reeves can deliver on, and we get an amazing Batman movie. Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back again to Cosmic Culture. Before we move on, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to stay up to date on all major movie news like Batman, which we're going to talk about right now. What we want to cover and the news that we have is that Matt Reeves has come out and said this Batman takes place present day. So, 2021, assuming that the movie doesn't get pushed back anymore. Why does this matter? Well, it's interesting for a few different reasons, as there isn't a lot of information about what to expect in this movie, meaning the villains, or is it a sequel, does it connect to other Batman movies, how does it fit into the DC universe, which is already complicated on its own. This date gives us a little bit of a better idea of what to expect with this movie, and how it fits in. One of the biggest rumors and speculations that was going around is that this movie is a prequel to the Ben Affleck Batman series. Why is that? Why would people assume that? Well, Matt Reeves has come out and said that the Batman that we're going to be seeing in this movie will be Batman in his first year or two of becoming Batman. We can kind of see that in the Batmobile. It looks like it's just a regular car that he's used all of his money to transform into something else. And if you kind of compare that to the Batmobile we've seen in recent models, that is something that was designed to be Batman's car, that comes from years of experience of knowing what it is he wants and where he wants it, whereas Robert Pattinson's Batman is kind of figuring all of that out. So people, obviously doing what we do on the internet, have come together and have assumed that potentially this will be the sequel to the Batman that is Ben Affleck. This is before he became that Batman and everything that leads up to those moments. Well, that can be squashed because all of this would be taking place after the fact. So this doesn't lead into it. I didn't think many people actually believed it would. It was just speculation. It doesn't necessarily make sense that they would do that. They don't even look that similar. So that can be finally squashed and we can stop hearing about how this is Ben Affleck's prequel moment. The other one that's going around, which is also interesting, and again, completely speculation and rumors by people like us on the internet who love to talk about these shows and try to connect them the most we can before they come out, and this one has to do with the Joker. The question is this the Batman that the Joker in the Joker movie went and played with at the fence as Bruce Wayne let a stranger put his fingers in his mouth and force him to smile? Do they connect? Well, now we have a timeline since we know what year this Batman movie is taking place. The Joker movie took place in 1981. According to the comics, Bruce Wayne was 8 years old when his parents were murdered, and he was 26 years old when he took on the official mantle of Batman. Since we have confirmation from the director that these will be the very early years of Batman becoming Batman, that would put him at about 26. Now, obviously, they don't have to follow the comics to perfection, but that's pretty much the date we have. So, that's an 18-year difference from when Bruce Wayne was 8, having the Joker's fingers in his mouth, to now when he's 26, becoming Batman for the first time. And that does not add up. There's still a 20-year gap from 1981 to 18 years later, and it doesn't fit in. Unless, of course, Robert Pattinson's playing a 40-something-year-old Batman, and that's when he's decided to start being Batman. So, for simple parallel time, does this make sense purposes? No, it doesn't add up. It wouldn't work. Does that mean that DC won't do it? Absolutely not. They're not really known for having timelines or universes that make a whole lot of sense as far as time is concerned. So, although it isn't confirmed 100% by DC themselves that this isn't a connecting universe, according to time and the laws of time, it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. Joker would be way too old and Batman would be way too young, and the time doesn't add up. So that works for what a lot of people have been probably thinking more and what makes the most sense about where this Batman movie is leading, and that it's its own thing. It doesn't connect to anything in the DC universe as of right now. It's not going to lead into the old Batman movies, it's not going to lead into the Joker, and it's going to stand on its own for the moment. The next question that needs to be answered is, does Batman eventually meet up with Superman and Shazam and Black Adam? Are those worlds going to intertwine? It's something we'll have to answer later on down the road when we get more information from Black Adam, Shazam, and of course Batman as well. Guys, this movie has so much excitement around it. I know a lot of you guys are excited for this Batman rendition, as you've said in the comments, and that's super exciting. Let me know what you think of this news. Where do you think this Batman will fit in the DC universe and with other DC characters, or do you think he'll just be another standalone Batman film? Guys, thank you so much again for watching until the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. We'll be keeping you up to date on all major movie news right here on Cosmic Culture.